Your life can only grow to the level your nervous system can hold. So, if you want more love, more abundance, more visibility, pushing harder won't get you there. Because the moment life actually opens, something in your body tightens. And if you don't know how to stay there, you won't expand your life. You lose it. But if you learn how to stay in your body, when things feel intense, you become someone who can hold more life, more responsibility, without shutting down or pulling back. And I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that in this video with a practice I call Active Spaciousness. Active Spaciousness is a practice that builds your capacity to stay present in your body when your life expands. It's not something you have, it's something you practice. Learning this, it's like installing a new processor. And over time, that practice increases your nervous system's ability to hold more life. Not only the difficult parts, also the beautiful parts. Love, visibility, expansion, success. Because life doesn't only challenge us, life also opens us. And very often people don't lose the things they desire because they did something wrong. They lose them because the system hasn't yet learned how to hold them. For instance, if you get a promotion, but you feel a bit too insecure for the position, so you start sabotaging yourself by over-adapting, overworking, and you go down with stress. Instead, you could allow yourself to endure the discomfort of this expansion with active spaciousness until the new level stabilizes within you. You can think of it like this. When intensity rises in your system, your first impulse is to pull away from it, to fix it, to control it, to escape it. But capacity is built at the exact opposite moment. The moment where intensity rises in your body and you stay, you don't leave, you breathe. You let your system experience something bigger than it is used to. And slowly it learns that it is safe to be there, to hold it, to hold this space. If you are new here, I work with nervous system capacity, sustainable expansion, and embodied leadership. That is the lens I am speaking from. This channel is about building the internal stability that allows your life to actually expand. So if you are someone who understands a lot of theory already, but still finds it difficult to actually move forward in life, or if you feel that something keeps pulling you back from the life you know is possible for you, that you are meant to live, then this channel is for you. Now, let's look at when something very positive appears in your life. You fall in love, something takes off in your career, opportunities arrive, recognition arrives, life suddenly expands. And instead of simply enjoying it, the system, the body becomes almost electrically charged. There is excitement, but also tension. A subtle fear appears. What if I lose this? What if I'm not good enough for this? What if others get mad at me for having this? What if people don't like me anymore when I have this? What if this is too good to last? And that internal pressure often is the beginning of self-sabotage. Not because you want to ruin it, but because your system doesn't yet have the capacity to hold that much life. Let me show you how this actually feels like in the body. Right now, just notice your body for a moment. Imagine something in your life expanding, something you dreamt about having, something big, and notice what happens within you. For many of us, something tightens immediately. The chest, the stomach, the breath becomes shorter. That moment right there, that is when your system feels too much intensity to stay grounded. And the system interprets that sensation as something to escape. But active spaciousness is something very simple. It is the ability to notice that tightening, that restlessness, and stay and breathe and not react. And in that moment, your capacity begins to expand. And this is where something very real starts to happen in your system. Because when you stay with the sensation, with this intensity, without escaping it, you are not just handling it better. You are physically changing your nervous system, there are 3 things happening at the same time. 1, you interrupt the automatic escape pattern. Normally, the moment something tightens in your body, your system escapes from it. You want to get a snack. You maybe react and bite someone, yell at someone. You may watch a show, take a smoke, or you think more, you speed up, you try to control it, you contract. That's the pattern your brain has learned. But when you stay and don't react, you interpret that pattern. And this is where your brain starts to rewire. What you are doing in that moment is creating a new pathway. And the new pathway is, this sensation is not dangerous. I don't have to leave myself. 2, your nervous system recalibrates in real time. At the same time, something is happening deeper in your brain and body. When you stay in activation without shutting down or escalating, your threat system, the amygdala, starts to reduce its response over time. Your prefrontal cortex, the part of you serve and can stay present, stays online instead of going offline. And your vagus nerve, especially the ventral part that allows connection and safety, is being trained to stay engaged even while there is intensity in your system. And this is important because this is how your capacity expands. 3, the activation moves instead of getting stored or instead of staying stored. And then there's a 3rd layer that most people don't see. If you don't stay with the sensation, it doesn't disappear. It's like the saying, what you won't be with won't let you be, just physiological this time. So the sensation stays in your body as tension, patterns, triggers. But when you stay and feel this, endure this sensation without escaping, the body can complete what it started. The activation moves through, it settles, and it doesn't need to come back in the same way. So capacity is not built by avoiding intensity. It's built in the exact moment your system wants to leave and you stay. This is why active spaciousness is a practice, not something you only turn to when things fall apart, but something you cultivate in everyday life. You can practice it while walking, while cooking, even while washing the dishes or driving your car. Instead of moving through life in subtle contraction, you allow your system to stay present, to feel more, to receive more, to allow more life to move through you. Over time, this builds your capacity. This is why so many people are living in a cycle of expansion and contraction, reaching a new level, then dropping back down. I break this down in my video about the ceiling. You can see it here. So the work is not only about reaching for more, it's about becoming the kind of system that can receive more, hold more love, more success, more visibility, more aliveness, more vitality, fulfillment. Because your next level is not something you create. It's something your system must learn to hold. And when that happens, you don't have to force your life forward anymore. Life begins to rise on its own. You must know, active spaciousness is not necessarily a calm experience. It's the moment where everything in your body wants to react and you stay.